Hello everyone, it's Casey from the India Library, part of the Riverside County Library System. Happy New Year! Starting off this year, rather than do another light novel review, I just wanted to do something a little bit different and do a top 10 of my favorite light novels that I read from last year. That being said, I will not include things that I reread, otherwise I Want to Eat Your Pancreas would be at the top of the list every year, assuming I read it every year. Because it's that fabulous. And not everything that will be on this list I've reviewed. Not because I don't want to, it just, at one a week, it takes a little while. So you can probably expect to see some of them reviewed later this year. So I will try not to do anything spoilery, because that's just not what I like to do. Before we get into that, I do want to plug the Dresden Files. After 6 years, we got 2 books this year. Took a long time. And books 16 and 17 in the series. Don't read these without reading the rest of them. Not only would you be missing out on a number of really good books, but a lot of this probably won't make sense. You won't know any of the characters. These definitely need to be read in order. But in case you're not aware, Harry is a wizard. He works in Chicago, has an ad in the Yellow Pages. Harry Dresden, wizard. And it gets crazier from there. So, peace talks, and then a few months later, Battlegrounds. They were both great. Anyway, read the series. Alright, so we're going to jump right in. And I don't have all the books. Some of them are checked out, so I can't show you copies of everything. Obviously, you'll notice that. Number 10, Goblin Slayer, Volume 3. This is one that I haven't reviewed yet. We'll get to it. There was some controversy around the anime. When we get to review, we might discuss that a little bit. Volume 3, as opposed to the first 2, largely because it's a little bit different. It's not just goblin slaying, although that does exist. There's a little bit more of a human interaction, and I found that to be a lot of fun. Some people didn't like it. They thought it should just be goblin slaying. Whatever. All right. Number 9. Rising of a Shield Hero, Volume 1. Haven't had a chance to read Volume 2. It's been out for quite a while. But I really enjoyed this. It's another one of those isekais. But I think it has a room for a lot of growth, a lot of fun. Again, haven't reviewed this one, but look forward to that. Number 8, Infinite Dendrogram. Another isekai, another video game isekai, no less. I read a lot of isekai. It's granted a huge part of the market. I really enjoyed this one for the infinite choices or possibilities, and the way the author makes use of that, and lets the underdog character come out on top. Next one, number 7. Don't have it right now, it's checked out. Bottom tier character Tomozaki. It was my first light novel review. Might have been a little awkward. If that puts you off, give it a read. It's a lot of fun. It reads kind of like a self-help book, but some of that advice isn't necessarily bad. It actually kind of works if you do it. But it was just a really interesting and fun read, and the series has just continued to get better. So definitely take a look at that one. Number 6, Restaurant to Another World, Volume 3. Again, I've talked about the Restaurant to Another World series. I just can't put them down. Book 4 should be coming out soon, and I'm looking forward to it. If you want to read about food with some other little storylines, Restaurant is a good place to go. So a lot of these next 5, I don't actually have the books because they're checked out, including number 5, Classroom of the Elite, Volume 1. Another one I haven't had a chance to review yet. Character goes to this high school that is known for basically getting people to whatever they want and getting them there all the way. And everything seems great until, of course, the kicker is that not everybody quite makes it, and you have to actually work at it. It's not handed to you on a silver platter. And book 6, we should be getting that soon. So there's several of them, and I'm looking forward to that one. All right, next one. Number 4. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Volume 6. Why Volume 6? Well, again, I haven't reviewed these, but 1 through 5 cover the anime, the first season of the anime. If you've seen that, you know the story. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of good stuff in there that's not in the anime. It's a little bit different, but book 6 picks up right after that. So if you want to know what's going on, this is it, and it's big. Number 3. Ayafureta, From Commonplace to World's Strongest, Volume 8. One word, Shia. She's the cover girl. I'm not going to say anything else. Number 2, also don't have this one, it's checked out. Ascendance of a Bookworm, Volume 1. If you saw the review, then you know. But the story of mine wanting to make books and how she manages to go about that, worth looking at. And of course, the number 1 this year, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. I love the series. I enjoyed the anime, but the book was just, let me revisit these characters and get even more. I'm very much looking forward to the next volumes, and what can I say? So there you have it, a top 10 with a plug for another favorite series of mine. As you've noted, I said, I haven't reviewed all of these, even though these are my top 10. Well, why? Because I'm not just trying to review the things that I love. I'm trying to give you a wider version of the world. So even things that I don't like or didn't enjoy so much, like, Do You Love Your Mom? Because everybody's got different tastes. And just because I don't like it or just because I love it doesn't mean you will. And let me tell you, putting these in a top 10 order, boy, that was hard. I mean, I eventually just had to pick. And so, ask me on a different day, and it might be in a slightly different order. But for the most part, it's pretty accurate. And definitely, of the books that I read last year, of the light novels, these are the top 10. So, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the little bell icon so that you can get notified of further light novel reviews or videos like this of our children's programming by Miss Lowly, and definitely keep us in mind. If any of these books or any of the others that we've got sound interesting to you, by all means, give us a request or give us a call and check online, whatever it takes, and get them and enjoy your reading. Thanks. Happy 2021. Let's make it a great one. Goodbye and hello, as always.